Expo.com. How doers get more done. U.S. only, valid through September 9th. Limitations apply.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
All right, now when I was a kid, I was a huge fan of wrestling. And what better way to celebrate your love for wrestling than wrestling your dumb, idiot friends in your neighborhood? I don't know if you could call it wrestling. It was more like just a bunch of 11-year-olds beating the hell out of each other. But we did the best we could. And to make matters worse, we did this in my friend David's front yard. So we were on full display in front of the whole neighborhood. There'd be people walking down the street. Oh my God, those kids are gonna hurt themselves. Oh well. But for a bunch of kids, we were actually pretty professional. I mean, we had like a referee, the cheap styrofoam championship belts you got from Kmart. Hell, we even had a boombox out there to play your entrance music.
Here, put my CD in and play track 5.
What the hell is this shit?
What are you guys looking at? It's the only CD I have. Austin 316. Give me a hell yeah.
So then once we were in the ring, or I mean the front yard I guess, we would proceed to just beat the hell out of each other any way we could. And of course we would get hurt. I mean hell, to this day I get back spasms because of the one time I tried to do a missile drop kick off the fence, God forbid, but it was worth it. You'd be out there trying to imitate your favorite wrestler. Mine of course was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Not this Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I don't know who the hell this is. I'm talking this one, the old one, the Dwayne "Do you smell what the Rock is cooking" Johnson. I'd be out there saying one-liners left and right.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Just bring it, you jabroni!
There'd be people like walking their dog and shit.
Why's that 65-pound white kid keep calling himself the Rock?
I have no idea. And what the fuck is a jabroni? Now, of course, if you're a wrestler, you have to have your very own finishing move. And my finishing move was called the Crippler Crossface. And how you do the Crippler Crossface is, you yank back on somebody's head really hard until they tap out, or you snap their neck and you cripple them for life. Hence the name, the Crippler Crossface. And there was nobody I liked doing that move to more than my next-door neighbor, Michael. Because Michael was a dirty fighter. He would trip you and shit, spit on your face while you're down. He didn't care. So he deserved every Crippler Crossface that he got. I'd be down there talking shit to him while I'm doing it. I'm the Brahma Bull, bitch. I'm the Brahma Bull. So then you let him go and the match is over, but Michael's all butthurt still, so he kicks you in the balls.
That's my fucking finishing move. How you like that? Winner and champion. Give me a hell yeah.
Now, like I said, we would always wrestle in David's front yard. But there was one time in particular, we decided to wrestle in this restaurant's parking lot that was across the street. Now, why would we wrestle in a busy parking lot? Well, because we're dumbass 11-year-olds, that's why. And dumbass 11-year-olds do dumbass things like wrestle in a busy parking lot. So we have this street match, if you will, and it's between David and Michael. Now, you had to watch out for David, because David would do this really cool finishing move where he'd take your legs and then bend you backwards until your asshole touched the back of your head. It did not feel good, and I did not want to be a part of it whatsoever. So they start going at it, and since Michael's such a wuss, David's got him on the ground in about 30 seconds.
Hey, have they met before? What? Has who met before? Your asshole and the back of your head. Allow me to introduce the two.
So there we are, in the middle of this restaurant parking lot. Michael's bent in half. He's crying like he got shot by a fucking rifle. Of course, some guy in his car sees us and he's like, what the hell is this kindergarten fight club bullshit? Hey, leave that kid in the Scottie Pippen jersey alone before I call the cops.
We're not doing anything. I was just trying to introduce one body part to another, that's all.
I'm all pissed off, like, God damn it, there's a styrofoam championship belt on the line. Mind your own business, you jabroni. Jabroni? I'm part German and Dutch Irish. I don't have a drop of jabroni blood in me. God damn it, I'm calling the cops.
No, there's no need to. See, look, he's all right. He's fine. How you like them apples, huh? Winner and still champion. I am still the champion, the champion, the champion.
Brewstew.com.
Alright, now when I was a kid, it was your responsibility to entertain yourself. And the best way to do that was to play stupid-ass games like hide and seek. Now, I don't mean to brag, but I'm a pretty big deal when it comes to hide and seek. I could find all the best hiding spots, my ass would be missing for days at a time.
Well, it's been 2 hours. I don't feel like looking for his ass anymore. Let's go play Nintendo.
Eventually, I just pop up in the middle of nowhere. People are in the middle of my eulogy and shit.
Oh my God, my baby's alive!
God damn it, do you have any idea what this funeral cost? I wasn't like my dumbass friend Michael, who'd be standing there behind a lamp with his eyes closed and shit.
They can't see me if I can't see them.
Michael, you could have at least turned the lamp off. You're on a goddamn spotlight, for Christ's sake. The only problem is, sometimes in hide and seek, I'd get a little ambitious and it would get me into trouble. For example, one day we were playing at my friend Steven's house, and I got the brilliant idea to hide in his dryer. Now, what could possibly go wrong there? It's just a big, heavy appliance that could kill me if I wasn't careful. What's the big deal? So I squeeze my ass in there like an idiot. I have Michael shut the door for me.
You want me to turn it on tumble dry just to make it look more inconspicuous?
Michael, if you touch any of those buttons out there, I will stone cold stunner you into the damn stratosphere. You understand me? I'm all cramped and uncomfortable, just hoping nothing horrific happens, like I suffocate or, God forbid, lose the goddamn hide-and-seek game. I start leaning back, trying to get cozy in this goddamn thing, and just as I do that, the drum of the dryer starts to spin backwards. So instead of sitting on my ass like I was, now I'm sitting on my neck with all my body weight pressing down on me. Now, it's important to note that I'm not a claustrophobic person, or at least I wasn't before I got stuck in a fucking dryer. I'm filled with panic. I'm laying there thinking, oh my God, this is how I'm gonna die. In some stupid-ass Kama Sutra position, stuck in a fucking Maytag. Somehow I get the door open. I can see Michael standing in the corner with a laundry basket on his head.
Michael, help me. Would you shut your mouth? You're gonna lead him right to us.
God damn it, Michael. I can't breathe.
Stop gasping for air so loud. What the hell is the matter with you?
All of a sudden, Steven walks in. He sees my ass getting eaten alive by his dryer like some kind of shitty Goosebumps book.
Oh, what the hell is this?
I didn't sign up for this shit. So he and my friend David have to pull me out like a couple of drunken Hardy boys.
He still has to be it, right? You guys found him first and he didn't die, so he has to be it.
Michael, as soon as I can feel my legs, you're getting stone cold stunner. Do you know that? So needless to say, I had to change my hide-and-seek strategy. So instead of hiding in appliances, I would go to rooms that I wasn't supposed to be in. One time I went into Steven's mom's bedroom, and I tried to hide under her bed. But I couldn't hide under her bed because there was a box there blocking my way. So I pull it out and take a good look at what it is, and it's some kind of swing for adults. It's a fucking sex swing is what it is.
Oh, what the fuck? What is it? What'd you find?
Michael, what are you doing in Steven's mom's dresser drawer?
I'm trying to hide. What do you think? You know how hard it was to fit in here with all these handcuffs and bottles of lotion?
Handcuffs and bottles of lotion?
Yeah, and this weird thing that keeps tickling me.
Just then everybody else comes in. Dude, what kind of weird circus shit is your mom into? Steven's standing there looking at the box all horrified. Michael's checking under the bed for anything else.
Maybe there's monkey bars under here too.
So we don't know what to do at this point, so we just slide it back under the bed and hope she doesn't notice. I got a protractor out there trying to get every exact angle right. We're out in the living room trying not to make eye contact with Steven's mom.
So are you boys having a good time?
Not as good of a time you've been having, apparently.
What?
Nothing. Yeah, we're having a great time. In fact, I should swing by a lot more often and play hide and seek. What do you think, Steven? Should I swing by tomorrow?
Yeah, or maybe you can swing by my house and we can play there. Oh, I get it, because we found that sex swing in your mom's bedroom. Yeah, I'll swing by.
I can swing by doggy style if you want.
Brewstew.com.
All right, we all had that friend growing up that had all the cool toys that you never had. You get all jealous like, oh, cool, look, he's got a Nintendo 64 and I'm over here with 3 Lincoln Logs. Cool. And that kid to me was my friend David. He had pretty much everything he wanted as a kid. For example, David had a bunk bed in his room. But David was an only child, so what the hell does he need a bunk bed for? I didn't know all your stuffed animals needed a place to sleep. God forbid. He had all the cool stuff. He could top whatever you had by far. You finally got that sweet holographic Charizard Pokemon card? Well, guess what? He's got 3 of them, and they're all autographed by a real-life Charizard. Suck on that. The dude had 3 Razor mini scooters. 3 of them. What do you need 3 scooters for, David? You have 2 legs on your body. You're not a goddamn millipede. You don't need multiple scooters to ride around on. But out of everything David had, the trampoline in his backyard was the best. The day he got it, all the kids in the neighborhood just marveled at it. We can bounce up to the moon on this damn thing. And boy, did we. We jumped on that thing and jumped and jumped and jumped our little asses off. We did that for like a whole 15 minutes. All right, that was fun. Now what do we do?
How about we try to hurt each other?
Oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Let's play a game called Drop Kick.
How do you play drop kick?
Oh, here, I'll show you. That was the name of our favorite game to play on the trampoline. Drop kick. Not the most clever name, but I got the point across. And I'm going to teach you guys how to play drop kick, all right? Rule number 1. Be a dumbass 9-year-old kid. Okay, check. We got that. We all qualify. Rule number 2. Try to injure your friends as much as possible, only using your feet. Kick them in the teeth, kick them in the belly, knock the air out of them.
Oh, God, I think I'm gonna throw up.
Do anything you can to try to hurt your best friend. You made somebody bleed? Cool, that's 1 point. You knocked a tooth out? Hey, that's 2 points. All right. Oh, look at that. They're comatose on the ground. Well, guess what? You're the champion now. You'd have kids wearing steel-toe boots. I got my baseball cleats on, ready to ruin somebody's life. Michael would be over there in his bare feet so he could move faster. That's what he always said.
I have to be agile.
Yeah, Michael, because God forbid your knockoff Jordans are really going to slow you down. Michael, put your goddamn shoes on for Christ's sake. You're freaking everybody out. Jesus Christ, well, at least cut your damn toenails once in a while with your nasty Wolverine feet. God, you're disgusting. Rule number 3, don't touch the ground. Now, chances were that at some point somebody would kick you off the trampoline, but if you touch that ground, you are out. You're done playing drop kick for that round. Michael, you're on the ground. You're out.
No, I'm not. I'm in. I can still play.
Michael, your leg is broken in half, dude. Sit this one out. You lost. Sometimes you get kicked, and you'd get lucky and be able to grab onto the chain link fence. Your back would slide down it like a cheese grater. You fall back on the trampoline. Your back's bleeding like a gunshot wound. I'm still in. I'm in, okay? Careful where you step. It's slippery. There's blood all over the place. Then you'd have kids like my buddy's little brother, Matt, who was like a whole 48 pounds at the time. His ass was so light, if he jumped up too high, a stiff breeze could carry him right over the fence. He had the hardest time playing drop kick because there wasn't any weight classes when we played. So little Matt there, he'd have to face off against somebody like Corey, who had the physique of a middle-aged garbage man. He's got like a hot dog in one hand.
Yeah, let's get it on.
Corey couldn't even jump in the air. There's no way he's getting his big ass airborne. So he'd just fall on his butt, launch Matt into the stratosphere. It's a technical knockout. Matt is disqualified.
He didn't touch the ground.
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to be in outer space either. He's disqualified. He's done. Rule number 4. This is the final rule of drop kick. Don't get hit by the big rock. Now, you might be asking yourself, big rock? What big rock? Well, as if a bunch of 9-year-olds throwing their bodies around like a circus act wasn't dangerous enough, we'd put a big 16-pound garden rock on the trampoline. There you go. Now you gotta dodge this big-ass bowling ball rock while people are trying to kick you in the forehead. That sounds fun. This thing's flying through the air, landing on people's toes. You'd be looking the wrong way. Big-ass rock comes out of nowhere, breaks your pelvis. Little Matt's face is totally filled with terror. He knows if he gets hit with that damn rock, he's gonna explode on impact. That's what he's gonna do. You'd have David's mom come outside and check on us.
Hey, any of you guys want some lemonade? No? Nobody? Oh, you boys and your silly games.
You'd have other kids from the neighborhood staring at us from a distance. Oh my God, what are they doing?
Hey, you guys want to play drop kick? What's it called? Drop kick, garden rock, trampoline game?
No. We'll play hide and seek or something instead.
Are you sure? It's really, really fun.
There's a dead kid over here.
Yeah, we know. He's disqualified. Hey, you guys got any Band-Aids or some morphine?
Brewstew.com.
All right, I was a big fan of airsoft guns when I was a kid. If you don't know what an airsoft gun is, well, it's a plastic gun that kind of bridges the gap between a Nerf gun and a semi-automatic rifle. They shoot little plastic BBs, and after about a week, your whole house is littered with them. Your dad's dumping them out of the toaster. Your sister's digging them out of her ass crack. You just go around shooting a bunch of holes in all the lampshades. And I was the first kid on my block to get an airsoft gun. Brought it out to show off to everybody. They're all mesmerized. I could conquer the whole goddamn world with this thing. My buddy David literally took it out of my hand, and he's like, "Oh, sweet, this is sweet." David, what the fuck? It was my turn to shoot Michael in the face. It was a bit of a trendsetter, I gotta say, because like a week later, every kid on the block had an airsoft gun. They didn't have a normal airsoft gun like I did. They had this fucking battery-powered M16 tactical shit, fully automatic, get shot in the face 30 times in 4 seconds. Hold on a damn minute. Jesus, I'm using this Stone Age piece of crap. My shit looks like a Happy Meal toy compared to yours. Michael's over there. Doesn't even have an airsoft gun. He's like shooting BBs through a fucking straw like it's a blowgun. He's wearing his puffy-ass winter coat in the middle of July, his body armor. There'd always be somebody out of ammo trying to call timeout.
Wait a minute, timeout!
Bitch, there ain't no timeout in airsoft! You get home with a bunch of red welts all over your body like somebody gave you a smallpox blanket. I eventually upgraded my arsenal, threw my handgun out, and purchased a big ol' sniper rifle. Thing's bigger than my entire body. Big ass scope on top of it like I was gonna assassinate a public official. Sure, it didn't shoot fast like the other ones, but that thing had some power. My friends hiding behind a car and shit. I just shoot through the fucking car. First weekend I got that rifle, shot my cousin in the back. The following weekend we had a closed casket funeral for him. Now, on one particular day, we were playing Capture the Flag. And it's important to note at this time, they didn't put the big ass orange tips on these guns like they do nowadays. Let you know it's a fake gun. No, they just dab a bit of orange nail polish on the end of that bitch, call it a day. And that kind of makes it a little hard for your neighbors to determine if you're outside playing or if you're committing an act of domestic terrorism.
Yeah, hi, 911. There's a child with a deer rifle and he's running amok in the streets.
So I'm sitting there at my base, which is David's front yard. I'm peeking through my scope like I'm about to put Lyndon B. Johnson into office. And I'm on the lookout for David. Now, where's David at? Well, David has ADHD, so he's not at his base, and he's not at my base. Hell, I don't even know if he even knew he was playing at the time. Probably forgot all about it, chasing a butterfly and shit. Now, David decides to walk to one of the busiest streets in the city and wave around what looks to be an automatic assault rifle in the air. Well, imagine David's surprise when about 4 seconds later, goddamn paddy